guys! How's everybody? Hi Judgen, hi Kiko. Kiko, I heard that you did a day one and I am so very happy for you and for everybody that you did it with. Is very excited. That's so exciting and I'm so happy for you guys. Wow. Get wrecked, Professor X. How's everybody doing today? I, for one, am very snoozy. I'm trying to think. I did some twiddling about with trying to use my phone as a camera for pack opening for today, yesterday, and this morning, and my phone just wasn't registering with the app that I tried, so I talked it over with M, and I think we're just gonna order like a GoPro or something that can then be used as a second camera angle potentially, or like a cat cam when I get a proper setup where she can like have a place where she consistently lies, if that is a thing that she chooses to do, or something, or if we continue to do pack opening, will be used for that. So no pack opening today, probably will be deferred until next week. Did you not get a day one, Dredgen? Just got out of hospital. I hope you're well. I hope everything is good and nothing too serious was wrong or anything. Deadpool, I hope everything is good. I hope you have a very speedy recovery. Second encounter and they gave up eventually. Yeah, it seems like everybody got stuck for the most part on the second encounter. That's like pretty common. If you didn't finish, it seems like everyone who didn't finish, it was because they were still in the second encounter. Unless, like, I think Cap technically finished, but it was after, I believe, but I could be wrong. Hi, Novak! Fine. Heart condition and being cheated. Oof. Yeah, well, I'm glad everything's okay. I'm sorry about that, though. Kiko, 19 months! Gosh darn, that is so long. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're okay, Deadpool. It's basically impossible on console. Always yeehaw. Yeah, judging that, I can see how it would be more difficult on console. Also, just after a long time, it seemed like, from my point of view, from watching, it seemed like that encounter required a lot of cooperation, cohesion, and communication. And if you're stuck on that kind of a thing for too long, those are the things that tend to slide as people get frustrated or tired or worn down. So I could see it getting progressively harder as time goes on and the longer you're stuck there. For that day one clear, we got to 17 hours before we finished it. Hurts my soul. But you guys did it, right? On the Destiny grind. Woo!
Yeah, they did it.
Okay, cool. 15 minutes before you guys finished. I'm so happy for you guys. Hi, Lego.
Kiko, I think you guys are in the top 100. Like, no meme?
For everyone that tried to watch that stream, it was a painful 17 hours.
Top 3,000. So basically the same as our crown run.
That makes sense.
Our scuffed.
Once the console 4K 60 update happens, the encounter will be much easier. I would imagine, yeah. That makes a lot of sense. So, yeah, but it didn't seem like the difficulty of the second encounter was ads or diet, like, from my, like, watching, obviously. Like, I wasn't there, I didn't try for a day one, so I have no idea, but it seemed like for the most part, people weren't dying to ads, they were dying to wipe mechanics, which would still be an issue, but it's definitely communication. Yeah, it didn't seem like contest being off would make it particularly easier. It was basically speed. And like killing the guys at the end once you get to the last like 5th health bar chunk would I would imagine be made easier by killing them faster without contest on, because you're doing more damage. So I could see that part being a little bit easier, but if communication isn't there, it's still not gonna happen.
Apparently there's already a cheese with Lament with the new sword.
Of course.
Where you could beat him like super easily. But you know.
No, Nick didn't go for a day one. Nick was casting, basically.
Yeah.
He did like he hosted basically like just himself casting for all of it. So he did like he watched with permission from other streamers their streams of it and talked about it and went back and forth to see who was ahead and what was going on. And then when it was kind of in a lull, he would cut to himself at his whiteboard, like writing down what was going on, talking over what was happening, and kind of like figuring out what the point of the raid was and stuff. So he got to like watch, like I think he watched the first team that cleared second encounter. He watched I think he was watching when the first like clear of the raid was done, all of that kind of stuff, with people watching him stream. And he got permission from I think almost everybody he showed everyone whose stream he was watching on his stream to have their stream be up on his for a short period of time. He got on a suit and a whiteboard and shadowcast the whole thing. It was very adorable. Everything down, but we just couldn't get them quick enough and couldn't get away from being shot quick enough. Yeah, that's fair. Communication heavy raid, which I love that. Yeah, I'm happy that it seems like they're leaning away from just sheer ads, and it seemed like a good portion of this raid was just fucking the vault, the encounter, the raid. Also, Dredge and I did see your thing about Banshee being Clovis. Is that confirmed? I know I've heard that rumor, but Is that hard confirmed?
Yeah, I was totally right.
Okay.
not even just like the theory that I told you like 3 weeks before the expansion drops. I was basically wrong on a couple of minor things, and everything else is correct.
I hate it. That's all I'm gonna say. 'Twas a night in November, things were looking grim. Deadpool was hungry and looking a bit thin. He had the munchies after smoking some pot, I say. He actually smoked a lot. He looked everywhere, and no food was to be seen. His head was fuzzy, as his stomach was growling mean. He ordered a pizza with extra cheese, hoping it would satisfy his needs. Then his pizza came, and he was hungry no more. Now Deadpool won't smoke as much weed as before. I love it. Dead Poems TM. Beautiful. A lot of people I talked to, it also seems like if you got through the second encounter, you made it at least to the boss fight. Yeah. Hi, Pupper. But sadly, you can't stay today either. No worries. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely night and a lovely tomorrow as well. It's actual lore, yeah. So y'all had a fun time today and gotta head out. Okay. Thank you. I hope you also have a lovely day. Oh, the cat just did a flop next to Em's leg. Prepare for December poems. Santa Pool is coming to town. Ew. Ew. I'm excited. I'm gonna be very mellow today, guys, because I'm very snoozy. My cat has still been waking me up. I've been able to go back to sleep for the most part, but it still is like tiresome to have to wake up like that. And then I'm just tired. I don't know. I just am.
I don't know. Watching so many people go for World's First was exhausting.
Yeah, it was a lot of excitement for sure. And I also stayed up pretty late last night playing Destiny.
Yeah.
And listening to an audiobook. I want to sleep but can't. Relatable. Pupper, I hope that your girlfriend is also doing well, and tell her thank you for the hopes, and that we are in fact doing well as we can be doing, all things considered. I really have to go to the bathroom, so I will be right back, guys. BRB. Enjoy chair cam. I'm back. Chaircam says, do you know about Twitch Prime? Y'all are dorks. Bunch of dorks. All right. Shall we? Let me pause the music as we dive into the game. I'm a cute dork. Y'all are cute dorks. Every one of you. God, the music is such a jam. Cool. Oh, cutscene? But I'm not so upset I sacrificed so much to do through day one and me not even halfway through. I'm sorry, how far into, like, time-wise were you? Do you remember? Oh, I forgot I have my son out. $11 hours? I mean, that's a long time. All things considered. Ah. Well, I don't feel like going that way right now then. Let's find these to choose. That's still a long time to just be like doing the one. That could be very exhausting. And still, you did it. You put the effort in. You did all the things. Like that's huge to put that kind of effort in and to even get that far. There's more than some people. There were people who were stuck on the first encounter. Crow-own? Crow-own? No. Just doing contest on day one alone is amazing, yeah. Tough giving up on day one once you're in it. The sunk cost fallacy is rough when you've put 2 weeks into leveling. Exactly. Does it Want you to follow it?
Yes, you would follow me into these trees.
Look at all of the Triforces! Look at them! There are so many! Capture it. Crowd! It seems as if the mysterious Pokemon wants to test your strength. Do you want to ready a Pokeball?
No.
Oh, do I have to ready a Pokeball? Okay.
You can't throw a Pokeball, but you have to ready one. Well, I guess you can throw one. You just have to have a Pokemon inside.
Because I accidentally hit no. Go, my son!
You're such a dork.
Go forth, my son!
It's grass. Second. You see, you can smack it with the moose and it'll die.
Oh no! Head!
Mount your disguise, my son!
Oof, yeah. Should I heal or should I just keep fighting? I'll just fight. It's fine. I can heal it with you very easily. I'm not super worried about it. Yeah. Okay, cool. My son! Michael, thank you so much for the follow. Sure, use next Pokemon. It's grass, I think you said. What's it? Try. I mean, level-wise, Alistair is the best off. With Crouch.
Yeah, use a legendary against a legendary.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Go, Alistair! Ha!
Just like that.
Yeah. Crouch!
You actually can't catch it.
Yeah, Dredgen, you can't catch it here.
Nah, dude. Fuck off.
Because there's like a whole story with it. I agree. You should be able to capture it. Crown? Crown? Roon! Roon! Crown! It's like a wolf. Who are you? Roon! Crown!
Wow, I can't believe I imagined anything different. Wow, imagine talking to a Pokemon and expecting different results.
Hi, Dan. How are you? Oh no.
Oh look, a meat bag.
Ugh, this motherfucker. Oi, oi, what's up? I heard a big ruckus coming from over here. What's this now, Chief? Were you having a Pokemon battle? immediately turns to him like, huh? What a massive noggin. Fresh meat. I'm doing all right, and thank you for asking. What's this? Milk. Hi, Bean. What's going on? Hi, tiny kitten. Is Law down? Hi. What's up? Yeah, let's lie down. The Pokemon says, I take. Exactly. Is mine now Beach? Oh, yes. A sturdy body. Just as I expected. I hope he doesn't mind that I make use of it for the time being. An understandable reaction, but the answer is no. We should name him Oryx, the Taken King. Yes, 100%. I am Calyrex. I am the one known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Like new Pokemon in Sword and Shield? I don't know. Like new to Pokemon in Sword and Shield. I don't know what my favorite new Pokemon would be, but I mean, I do love Mimikyu, as is well known, and I do really like a couple of the evolutions and some of I don't know, man. Fuck, it's hard to pick a favorite or even like name favorites. They're just all lovely. I have borrowed this man's body in order to thank you in person, so to speak. Indeed, there are no words to adequately express my gratitude toward you for restoring my statue. Oryx, the trans icon. In days long past, in days future past, I reigned over these lands as king. The humans offered me their loyalty and respect as I was able to bring lush vegetation to the land and give them plentiful harvests. Yeah, there are a lot, and I just like, it's hard to pick favorites, and it's hard to know because, you know, you only play with the ones that you play with, and you only like, even if you do catch them all and whatnot, it's hard to like have an absolute favorite.
Yeah, I was like, I think your favorite Sword and Shield ones, as far as I know, are like Hatterene.
Yeah.
And then Poltegeist.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do love Poltegeist very much. It's so precious. Year after year. However, it seems that over many, many years, the people of this land have forgotten my existence. They used to make offerings to me every year, but even that tradition has long since been lost to the ravages of time. I do love Morpeko. You see, it is, I mean, not new to this, but I do love Sandygast as well. You see, it is the faith of the people that grants me strength. And now, I have lost all but a fraction of my former power. Even my loyal steed has abandoned me. Bishop Zora and Zorak. Nice! By far a Centiscorch. Him, adorable little centipede. Much fire, much grrr. However, you were kind enough to restore my statue. Yeah. Yep. M has nailed it. On the head. That act has returned some strength to me. At least enough to speak to you. By borrowing the body of another. Now, kind-hearted human child. I have a favor to ask of you. Says a lot about you, Indy. Of course it does. I feel like one's favorite Pokemon always says quite a bit about them. I must know once and for all whether the people have truly forgotten about me. I wish you to speak to the villagers and ask if they remember the King of Bountiful Harvest. I have tried asking them myself, you understand, but they treated me like some sort of fairy tale creature, or flew into a mild panic at the sight of me. Please, kind-hearted human, I beg you to help me. Fire go gur, me Angie and small. Yeah. No talk him Angie. Sandy Scorch being Wiki. Houndoom, Toxtricity, and Sandy Scorch are my top 3 at the moment. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. You do love Toxtricity so much.
I do. I love him.
The King of Bountiful Harvest. Calyrex appeared. The King of Bountiful Harvests. Calyrex appeared once I placed the crown on the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Calyrex can apparently speak to humans by taking over a person's body, peonies in this case. Now, I need to gather more information on the King of Bountiful Harvest from the people of the village. Roly-Coly is also very lovely. I do love Vaporeon. And Ghastly, yeah. Oh, is Mimikyu just okay?
Yeah, he healed your Pokemon.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Lopunny is also very adorable. The shiny for Lopunny is pretty phenomenal. And pretty freaking cute. Small spoopy boy! Who doesn't love a small spoopy boy? Excuse me, sir, may I inquire as to what you think about the King of Bountiful Harvests? Welcome to Freezington. Must have been quite a journey to get here. The Crown Tundra is famous for carrots, you know. Maybe you'd be interested. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome. Maybe you'd be interested in getting some carrot seeds as a souvenir. Sure. Oh ho ho, traveler. I see you found the Staff of Magnus for me. I'll be taking that.
God damn it.
Quite the enthusiastic one, aren't you? Though I must admit, these seeds are rather valuable to us. How about a trade? You bring me 8 pieces of Dionite ore, and I'll give you the seeds. Ho ho! Life is all about quid pro quo, or whatever the phrase is. Sure. Oh, you said ho. Dredgen, that's why. Yeah, I think it might have still just decided it didn't like it.
I don't like it, it says.
Or it was close enough. The King of Bountiful Harvests? I used to believe it was real, you know. I was told that if I made mischief in the fields, the king would steal my body away. This is a children's game, right? The Pokemon King. Oh, sure. My gran used to tell me stories about it all the time when I was a kid. An old fairy tale, that. Hi, cutie! Cheep, cheep! It's like a Pokemon that fights firsthand and takes names later. That is the vibe, 100%. The King of Bountiful Harvests. Well, if it exists, it doesn't. Why doesn't it heal the land around here so we can grow crops for a change? Dredgen! Do I remember the King of Bountiful... Oh, what voice did I give him?
I don't remember.
Do I remember the King of Bountiful Harvest? Why, of course I do. It's only the main tourist attraction of our lovely Freezington, after all. I imagine we would see more visitors if only the king were real. Cool, that's everyone. The whole fucking town, basically. All 5 people. Oh dear, I'm sorry. I'm rather busy doing nothing right now.
Wow, are you a cat?
I may return to Calyrex. He is so deemed it. You know, he looks like a pop star getting ready to like ascend from below stage, is like on one of those platforms that like lifts up. He looks like he's like the platform has just like hit stage level, and then he did like a little jump to make it like extravagant.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna land and be like, "Hi everybody, how's everyone doing? What's up, San Francisco?" Or like whatever. "Hi Houston." Like that's what he looks like.
Fucking goddamn.
Anyways. Ah, human child. I trust you were able to speak to the villagers. So, how was it? Did they say anything about me? It is as I suspected. Nobody truly believes that I am real. It seems the people of this land have indeed forgotten the bond they once shared with me. Oh no. Of course, I am not grieving. I'm the king of bountiful harvests, after all. I know better than to count on humans to remember me. This proves beyond doubt that I cannot simply rely on human faith if I want my powers to return. If only my loyal steed were to return to me, I would regain something of what I've lost. Is that a Pokémon? Yes! The 4-legged Pokémon that I used to ride all across the land. The very same Pokémon that my statue in the village shows me riding. Just fucking walk through the village and I think they'll remember you. Yeah, you would think. Alas, in ancient times we spent many days together dashing through the valleys and over the mountains of this land. My power waned and I was forced to part ways with it. Now, I know not where it may be. Even if we should succeed in locating my loyal steed, I have my doubts as to whether it has remained, well, loyal. I have lost so much power. Perhaps the villagers know something about my current not-so-loyal steed. It would be in your debt if you would speak to the head of the village on my behalf. If you were able to find any information at all, I ask that you let me know. Okay. Huh? Chief? With a massive noggin. Or, wait, no. It was normal. No, dude, clearly the strat is possessed dude, so you can talk to another dude to find out where you lost your horse. It's the strat, man. I must have fallen asleep where I stood. Sorry about that, Chief. Still, I feel strange. Like my body's not quite my own. Guess I'll head back to base and get some rest. Besides, it's freezing out here.
He's just Zer.
My will is not my own. Come, friend. He moves so slow. The mayor is not home at the moment. He went to have a look at the fields in the giant's bed. You can go look for him if you're in a hurry. The fields in the giant's bed are to the southeast of the village. Go through Frost Point Field and just keep going to the left. Oh, good. Do we really need a cutscene like every 5 seconds, guys?
Yeah.
I just want to play the game. Yes, there they are. These are exactly what I was looking for. I knew my hypothesis was spot on. Wait, Indy! What are you doing in a place like this? Are you having me on? This freezing place? Hardly the kind of locale I'd pick to go exploring if it were up to me. How else will you see what's going on? Who knows, man? But here I am, stuck in the Crown Tundra, trying to learn more about a group of Pokémon. There are some Pokémon that prefer places where there are no people, you see. Pokémon that choose to live in isolation. The Crown Tundra here is just the place for that sort of Pokémon. My theory is correct. If my theory is correct, then I think a certain trio of legendary Pokémon could be lurking somewhere in these lands. I'm sure my theory's not wrong. If you want some proof, then look there. See those footsteps? See those footprints? What about them, Sonia? You found evidence of the Iron Will Pokemon. That's 2% of the data needed to track it. Sure. My theory is that the legendary Iron Will Pokemon, Cavern Pokemon, and Grassland Pokemon are all somewhere out there in the Crown Tundra. And there's evidence like this scattered all over the place that will lead us to them. If we could find more evidence and collect 100% of the data needed to track these legendary Pokemon, then I bet we could use my Pokemon Finder to figure out what habitats they're living in. But this place is wicked cold, and it's putting me in hibernation mode. Are you planning to stick around here for a while, Indy? Could you do all my work for me? Think you could try to spot more evidence like this and report it to me when you find it? I'll reward you for your hard work, of course. I'll be waiting in that house there, so I can stay warm and cozy, maybe feel my fingers. So I can grip a pen and write, of course, since I'll be working so hard on my research. All of them, all of the times. Once for every Pokédex entry? Not that I particularly need the watts or anything, but... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm so used to having to, like, press down to dash or to run. But that's what I've been doing. Like an idiot! Ah, you're so cute and tiny! Nyah! Him say. Woo. You're also very cute and tiny. Me! We are the knights who say me, chat. Alright, we're just about to where we need to be then. Beep, 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 beep. Oi, it's me, Peony. How are things, Chief? What's that? You found someplace ruiny looking. That's gotta be one of those places, you know, where the legendary giants are supposed to be. Do you see the door with mysterious writing on it? I hear no one's ever been able to get it open. Well, that's true. I think I'd call this particular adventure the terrible... Oh my god. It's a lot of indie points. Ha! Well, how's that grab you? Right then, Chief. I eagerly leave the rest of this research in your hands. Talk to you later. Cool. so many Pokemon. Just all over the place. Hello, friend. You are very cute. Yeah, you. Am I not in the right area? Hello. You really do look like a snowflake from behind, friend. Whoop. Oh, but it's probably down here in the actual like field, I would imagine. Yeah, I don't know what exactly adds to like getting points faster. I think sticking around in raids and stuff like that does, and whatnot. But other than that, I don't really know. Say full to you guys. Ooh, that was a close one. No? Is he not over here? Apparently not. It's quite a few months. Do I just throw a quick ball? Because I do not have one of the small babies. Or do I wait? It was quite a long time. We did it. Bow now now. Bow now now. Fuck. No. Besides, you get to hear me read the Pokedex whenever I catch a new Pokemon, so you've already heard quite a bit of it.
Nidoran, a poison pin Pokemon. The horn on a male Nidoran's forehead contains a powerful poison. This is a very cautious Pokemon, always straining its large ears.
He's very cute though.
November 30th. Green flourished once more around our village, and rich soil began to spread. Vast lands lay open for farming once more. The village folk began to call the visitor a king in appreciation. Our village had been long plagued by a ruffian that ran rampant through the fields, devouring crops as it pleased. The king, resplendent in its full power, suddenly spoke to us in our tongue, vowing to rein in the ruffian.
Okay. No. That would take so long.
is the mayor? Am I crazy? Yeah. Where is he? Do you remember where he is?
Yeah, he's up at the top.
Up here? This is the one thing I really, really hate. Is this he? Yeah. I really hate about Pokemon is the map doesn't actually show you where you are. It just shows you what region you're in. And I wish it actually tracked you because the area is like rather large and it's very easy to get lost. Alas, this field is no good either. The soil is barren, no crop could possibly grow here now. Perhaps the lands of the Crown Tundra really are beyond hope. Huh? What's this? Oh, our dear visitor. What brings you here? You want to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Well, this is hardly the place for storytelling. Come to my home in Freezington. It's better to have a nice chat in the warmth after all. Dear God! I had to walk all the way over here for you to tell me to go back to where I just came from?
I'm just saying,
Please visit whenever you're ready. I'll be waiting. Fuck you, dude. Fuck this game. That's bullshit. Who thought that was a good game development idea? Who was like, you know what people love? Stupid quests. Stupid fucking quests. January 2nd. Before long, the ruffian had bent its knees to the king and become its loyal steed. Our people's faith in the king grew firm and unwavering. Our ancestors built a temple around the sacred sapling atop a tall mountain to give the king a worthy home. Moreover, they crafted a set of reins to let the king command its proud steed with ease. Oh my god, imagine if it was an escort quest too. I would be so angry. It's Glaceon! Hello, friend! I'm going to catch you. Yeah! Glaceon's immune to the, like, hail or whatever, right? That's my last quick roll. I'd have to go buy more and come back. It's the time. I like going and doing it. I need it later. That was why I wasn't gonna do it. But if you think it's worth it.
I mean, it's a now or later, but eventually you're gonna have to go back.
Yes, I am aware, but if we run into a Pokemon in which I will need a quick ball because that is the only option, I would rather have it for that Pokemon before I have the chance to go buy more.
That makes sense.
That was my thought process. How are you? You did a day one go, didn't you? Am I right about that? I believe that M does. And I think I can look through and find them. I don't have one written out though, because that was never originally my intention.
Yeah, Dragon, I'm keeping track of my boys. Ooh, easy clap.
My son leveled up. Glaceon, the fresh snow Pokémon. Any who become captivated by the beauty of the snowfall that Glaceon creates will be frozen before they know it. But you guys made it to the final boss. Could you just not get the damage? Did it twice today though. Nice. GG's. So you got your weak one. Are you gonna get the jacket? Absolutely. Huge gamer hours. Real gamer hours, chat. Damage at the end and people dying. Yeah, I know Mr. Fruit had a similar issue. They figured out how to do the boss and they could definitely do it, but they just couldn't get the damage because of fucking, what's it called? Because of the level cap. I've seen what's happened to the statue of the King of Bountiful Harvest. Its head has become massive. You say that's the way the king's supposed to look? Now that you mention it, it does resemble the design of our town's souvenir shirts. But you speak as if you've seen the king with your own two eyes. That statue's been broken since I was a child. Of course. You wanted to learn about the loyal steed of the King of Bountiful Harvests. Well, I don't know why you'd be interested in such things, but come then, follow me. An old book I read long ago said that the king's loyal steed was particularly fond of a certain special vegetable. It looks like a lovely, cozy winter jacket, and it's vaguely Hoth vibes. But my memory isn't what it... Fucking tits, I accidentally clicked the button. I think it's best that you search on the bookshelf over there if you want to find out any more. Oh, the amount of fucking unnecessary exposition. I'm not gonna read these out loud because it's a lot of reading. Well, I think we're done for now. Is he ever really dead for good though, guys? Will he ever really truly be dead for good? I am starting to think perhaps maybe not. Oh, I'm supposed to read all the books? Every single one. Okay. That seems like a useful way to spend my time in this game about catching Pokemon. Wow, the amount that I hate this expansion. At least the story aspect of it so far. Cool. Pog. Poggy, chat. We did it. We read all the books. Now we're in another cutscene. Because we cannot go 2 seconds without being in another cutscene.
This DLC is cutscene to cutscene.
I hate it so much. Like, honestly, at this point, Pokemon, just give me a quest log. Oh, hey there, Chief. I had a feeling someone called me. Was it you? Huh? Lego, thank you so much for gifting us sub to Novak. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Novak, I hope you enjoy your emotes. Human child, were you able to find something out about my loyal steed? You say you found out about something that my loyal steed could not resist. It has been so long since we rode together that I had completely forgotten. With this information, we may be able to lure my loyal steed to me yet. So tell me, what is it that my loyal steed would find so irresistible? Lego, thank you for also gifting a sub to Lich. I really appreciate it. This music is very chill. Yeah, the Pokemon game music is really phenomenal. The music is without a doubt the best part, 100%. So he could respawn indefinitely with new bodies. Dear God, I hope not. I'm assuming it was carrots. Oh, carrots, you say? Yes, yes, I remember now. Even back when we were together, it would leap at any chance to eat some kind of crop. It took everything I had to restrain it. Looking back, the crop must have been carrots. I am in your debt, human child. What we must do now is clear. If we are able to find carrots somewhere, it should be but a trifle to lure my loyal steed back to me. Nine months? Wow, Novak! Goodness gracious, that is a long time. I wonder, what do the humans of the village grow and eat carrots? If we could obtain even a single seed, I could grow a carrot from it myself. Well. In order to find the king's beloved seed, I'll need to first get my hands on its favorite food, carrots. Maybe the people of Phrasing could help you out.
We already know that they can, though. We've already talked to that dude. Elsie, yes! The queen! Oh, are you looking for carrots? Well, you won't be finding any this time of year. We do have seeds. Do you want to trade 8 pieces? I don't have 8 pieces. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I have to go do... Do I have to go do the Dynamax? Whatever. To get ore?
Yep.
Dynamax Adventures to get ore?
Yeah.
That's dumb!
You could also say fuck that and go catch some Reggies or some legendary birds.
Yeah, I think I will do that. Elsie is phenomenal. We love Elsie Bray. I asked the villager about carrots. I already did that. Yeah, let's go farm for some Reggies. Do I want any of them shiny is the question, really. Oop. Found evidence of grassland Pokemon. That's 2% of the data needed to track it. Pog! I guess. Is there any other footprints nearby? No. Alex, hi! Yeah. Clovis Bray is still a dick and still did a lot of really horrible things to people against their will. So, like, he's still an asshole and I still hate him. But he's smart. Wow, the fact that it's only ever 2% is rather annoying. Let ring the piercing note that will wake the giant of steel. Okay. So I can't go do that yet, apparently. Whatever the fuck that means. I guess we wander then. Yeah, get some rest. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great rest of your night.
prefer the scientist who successfully became a Vex while keeping her knowledge and her own existence and not becoming part of the collective. Yeah, man. That's pretty badass.
Hey, modest man. Pause. We get to meet her at some point.
We probably never will.
She'll probably die off screen. Right before she becomes relevant to the story.
Yep. Elsie didn't want to be the situation she's in because of her grandfather. Yeah, Destiny story is really lovely. I wish that they would tell it in game more still and less through like lore entries and stuff like that. But you know, I don't work at Bungie, so it's really not my say.
I am curious if we'll ever get because we know why Exo can now.
Yeah.
And we know why Awoken can.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know why humans can.
Yeah, the lore is phenomenal. I wish it was given better. I wish the story wasn't just through lore entries. I have no idea. I'm just wandering and looking around at this point. If I can even get into any of the Reggie's like, little rooms or whatever.
There's definitely a couple. If you catch that, icy.
That icy boy? That icy boy? Oh, I can do that. Hello, sir.
I'm sad. There's a line thing
I agree, Lego.
this for this season. But yeah.
Yeah, that's always rough. Because everyone should be able to get the lore, should be able to get it.
And I like getting triumphs gets you in this.
Yeah.
In this aspect.
Especially since a lot of the triumphs are just complete story or like do basic, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, keep music cheerful, you know.
Yeah, what a dick you are for ruining that for me. Wow. Guys, look, we're playing Beyond Light. We got frozen. You have no health. Just get in the Pokeball. Just hop on in. It's fine. It won't hurt. He says no. I'm gonna have to heal soon. Yes! How well Beyond Light was made mostly from... No, I totally agree. Clearly isn't a warlock. LOL, stasis. I'm glad you guys liked my dumb joke.
Also, I like I love how many, with the like COVID isolation and stuff, all the games that are coming out are like, you're in a frozen, isolated landscape away from other people. I'm like, wow, art imitating life?
Cryogonal, the crystallizing Pokemon. With its icy chains, Cryogonal freezes those it encounters, then takes its victims away to somewhere unknown. We'll send it to my box for right now. All the games are some sort of frozen tundra. That is very true. Let's restore Alistair.
There's a new Magic the Gathering expansion that's going to be next year. That's frozen themed. It's all Nordic and stuff. Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Yeah, a lot of them were out, or like were planned significantly before. Alistair is no longer hurt. Slower is the opposite of lower is the opposite of void going to be because it's the closest spell count we previously had. Yeah, I have no idea. We are in the foot of a giant, chat! Ah! So many big boys to be running away from. So many. It is such an awkward boy. Cool. Ooh, a hyper potion. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right, well, we're coming across quite a few things, so that's nice. In our explorations, at the very least. Sorry, I am the big focus. Was trying to like get through all of that without freaking myself out. Okay. To have some sort of classic orcs had taken other factions. That would be interesting.
That would be wild. And that would be pretty cool. I could see something like that. I doubt that it would happen. It's too, I think it would be too much for what Destiny is. But that doesn't mean that it wouldn't be cool if they did it. I just don't know that they would. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a quick break because I'm going to make something to drink and go to the bathroom again. I'll be right back. It would work. It could work lore-wise. I just don't think it would work gameplay-wise. That's all. But yeah, I'll be right back. Be back in like 5-ish minutes. Go get some water. Go get some food. Stretch your legs. Go to the bathroom. Take care of yourself. Please do what you need to do. We will be right back.
Alright, we're back. How's everyone doing? Did you have a good little break? Want to sleep? I feel that, George, and I'm very tired today. Last time you were here, you fell asleep at your desk. No! The lo-fi was too cozy. The lo-fi is always cozy. I'm gonna check something really fast in my system settings just to make sure. Oh, the synchronization is on. Okay. Cool. I just want to make sure my time and date was right. But what if you gifted 50 subs? I might cry. I'm not gonna lie. That would be a lot. And it would get us... I mean, it would put us back to about the sub count we were at before I took my mental health break, which I was not expecting to get back to anytime soon. That's for damn sure. I got slightly crying, Indy. I mean, I would probably cry, or at least just to be in shock for a significant amount of time. All right, I think we're gonna go hunt the Reggie that is here really fast. Oh, I think we'll get there. I just am not anticipating getting there like anytime soon. Hi, JC! How are you? JC, how did your day 1 attempts go yesterday? Like, oh, I know we'll get there. We were just like skirting 100 and we're down to 40 now about, and we're slowly working our way up, and I am in no way upset that we're not there or upset with where we're at or in any capacity upset, and I do not expect you guys to suddenly put us back there. There is absolutely no expectation. I am over the moon that anybody kept subbing over the like 1.5 months that I was gone, that people that like the people who were subbed didn't cancel their subs and whatnot. Like, that's, I'm over the moon that that was even a thing. I'm over the moon that people came back when I came back, that you guys are still here. I have no expectations. I want to make that very clear. No expectations. We'll get back to 100 subs when we get back to 100 subs. It was just an exciting like milestone, and I'm sad that my mental health got in the way of us really like locking it in before we could. And that's just an unfortunate timing, and there is no expectation from you guys to get us closer to it at any point ever. If it happens, it will happen. I'm not upset. I just like being transparent with you guys about those kinds of things. When I get a spare 300, I plan to make you cry. No, it's okay. You're tired, JC. I feel that. Only made it to the final boss, got 2 damage phases and crashed. No! Oh, I'm glad everybody else beat up. I'm sorry that you weren't able to. Have you at least done a week one? There's always next time. Absolutely. Gonna be doing Sherpas all this week. That's so kind of you. Guys, we're gonna shiny hunt the rigs. I don't know what the shiny percent, I don't remember what the shiny percentage is for them, and I also don't have the shiny charm yet, so there's that. But okay, so the chances of us getting it are next to none, but we're gonna do it anyways, because why not? At least for the rest of the night. God and Co. were handing Atrex's ass repeatedly on stream earlier. For catharsis purposes for everyone who got stomped by him. Oh.
They were just one-phasing him repeatedly with the mat. Just to be like, fuck this guy.
That makes sense. Well, at least be upping our chances of finding him, because every time you kill him, your chance goes up. Up to 500, so there's that. Limit against him and fuck his bitch ass up. I believe in you! What does he look like?
It's like jade colored.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It's like green.
It's like really obvious.
It's really difficult to not tell. The other two, I think Reggie Rock is prettier. But
Yeah, I mean the electric one, Regieleki, is also pretty obvious because it's the little circly boys that are around him. And that's a pretty distinct difference. You just have to know.
Are there any Pokemon you want to train?
I mean, I do want to get my son up, obviously.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the boxes that you want to level?
I don't know. I don't know who I want to use. Like, I guess I could use Swablu, but I don't really need a flying type. I don't need a normal flying type. What does it, when it evolves, does it stay normal flying or is it dragon? So we could do that, because having a dragon type wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I don't know who I would trade it for.
Your rock dinosaur.
No, but it's so cute. I don't want to get rid of it.
Then you don't have to.
Yeah, it's the thing is I don't know how I want to change my party right now, or if I want to change my party right now. So it's hard to say.
I was just saying, because it doesn't really need levels, but if you had something that does need levels that you want, then you could switch it out. That's all I was saying.
Yeah, I could level up my Charmander, I guess.
Yeah, get that G-Max Charizard, baby!
But no.
Little Joltik.
But I think we're good for now.
Little tiny spoodery boy.
Nah. Yeah. I mean, for the sake of evolving some of the Pokemon, I could do that, but that would take like figuring out which Pokemon might need evolving, so that I could just breed them for their lower, like, for their like pre-evolutions later for a living dex or something. But that would take looking into that and planning that out, and I have plenty of other Reggies to do that with, and I don't have the mental energy for that right now.
Yeah, all I was saying is that if there's anyone you want to use on your team.
No, we haven't looked at this team and like talked about reworking it at all recently, so I have no like thoughts on that at all right now. Because we haven't talked about it in a while, so I have no thoughts. Head empty. Not gonna lie, contest makes raids not as much fun, but I love the challenge. Can't wait to go back into DSC without contests and slay and enjoy. I feel that. Sometimes things being harder doesn't necessarily make them more fun. It's why I play on like story mode or like whatever the easier mode is on games like Ghost of Tsushima and like Assassin's Creed and stuff. And even then Artifact is artificial difficulty forcing you to be underleveled. Yeah, I get why they do it though, and it does mean that like it takes the issue off of being leveled, and it means that you don't have to focus on leveling quite as hard. It does a lot of good, I think, overall for the community. And I definitely think maintaining artifact being artifact level not pertaining to things is smart. And some people really enjoy it. I know like Vlad and them really enjoy it and wish that it was an option always that you could do it with contest. Hi, Carrie. Always the people after a raid like this that are like, contest should be the norm for raids, and I'm like, bruh, why? It's like, bruh, just because you're a god doesn't mean the rest of us are.
Also, just because doing it once for fun I'm not out here looking to sweat my entire dick off every week to get raindrops. Like, why?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Lego, thank you for gifting us up to Alex. I really appreciate it. Want to give up on it, yes. Not that I'm just an option. I get it if it was an option. I still... Lego, thank you for gifting us up to Carrie. I really appreciate it. What qualifies as nighttime, chat? What does? I ask of you.
I told you.
What is it?
9 p.m.
Is it 9 p.m.? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. This class is ridiculous.
There's sunset takes place from like 6:30 to 8:30, and then after that it's nighttime.
Bullshit.
We hate to see it. It's like there's like dusk
Yeah.
for the people that the Pokemon for like the 2 Pokemon that evolve at dusk instead of night.
Yeah, I don't know why they would tie it to RNG again when people loved the lack of RNG previously.
Have you seen it, by the way?
Mm-mm.
It's Wordcliff coil with tracking weapons.
Why? Why do we need Why do we need more heavy tracking weapons? Have we not learned that people don't like those?
I was like,
And that also people only ever use them in PvP activities?
yeah, I was like, on the bright side, dredging, question mark?
Yeah. I only need like one more thing for Dredgen, so. Because they keep making it easier to get. So, might actually get myself another title one of these days. I was summoned. We're talking about the title in Destiny. Bring back Prestige and have it as a normal raid, but with contests and some modifiers. That would be good. Dredgen, I think that that's a really solid idea. About twice as much damage as 1k without its damage perk active. Sounds like something that is going to get nerfed. Oh, she complained.
But she loves you.
It's so complain. Oh! Why? What is wrong, tiny one? Yeah.
Like, oh, she did almost poop.
Okay.
You wanna try again? Or poop?
I will put you on my lap and you can jump. Good girl.
I did it!
She did it! I did it, she says.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm not gonna do it. Girl, I'm not gonna do it. I did it. Ba-da-bow, ba-da-bow. What on earth, Dredgen?
What? You what, mate? Should work on getting my full Pokédex done before next week as well. So much homework to do, chat. So much homework. Because that will make all of this stuff so much easier if I can have the shiny charm. Because I am really close. I just need to like actually sit down and look and see what I need. Something wrong, Dredgen? Guys, I've been listening to books on tape recently and I find it very enjoyable. I am having a very lovely time of it. It's been a really great way to like have something to listen to while I'm doing other things. Yeah, I'm really loving it. I've been like listening to them while I go for walks or like when I have other things I need to do that won't quite occupy my brain. So like instead of listening to music or like kind of half listening or watching a YouTube video, I'll listen to the book, and that's been really lovely. I'm listening through the Harry Potter books. I paid for Audible, and you get 1 credit a month. So I'm using my credits on the Harry Potter books because they're not cheap. So I get to listen to about 1 of those a month that I've done 2 so far. I have to wait until the beginning of December to get my next credit. So Prisoner of Azkaban. And then in the meantime, I've listened to Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility, read by Rosamund Pike, and they've been phenomenal, and they're free on Audible because they're like part of Audible. So like if you pay for the $15 a month Audible package, you get access to like their library. And they're a part of that. And Rosamund Pike is phenomenal. She's a fantastic actress. I love Jane Austen. I love Pride and Prejudice. It's like a comfort movie and book for me, and like comfort characters and stuff like that. So we watched Pride and Prejudice 2005 recently, and then I listened to the book all in one day. And then I started Sense and Sensibility yesterday and finished it just before I went live today. Jim Ratcliffe said trans rights. It's true. Oh, it really helped me with mental health when I was younger. Yeah, it's just been really nice because whenever I'm going through a phase where like I'm pretty comfortable and pretty happy and I'm not nearly like in a bad place like I was in September, but I still worry about intrusive thoughts. So like yesterday when I was playing Destiny, I was listening to Sense and Sensibility, and that way my brain was fully occupied and I didn't have to worry about intrusive thoughts and I wasn't anxious. Group of Driz short stories read by Tom Felton. Yeah, I want to listen to those now. Never read the book, but the movie is good. The movie is phenomenal, and most of my favorite parts of the movie are ripped straight word from the book. And Rosamund Pike is in Pride and Prejudice 2005. She plays Jane, the eldest Bennet girl. So it was kind of cool to like have her reading all of it, and it was nice because she didn't. Hi, Cammie. She didn't like try and do like imitations of Keira Knightley or anything like that. But her Jane was her Jane from the film, which was also fun. How are you doing, Cammie? My son has leveled up.
But yeah, these are really good for power
Yeah. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. I'm tired. I'm very tired. The stream today might be a little short because of how snoozy I am, but other than that, I'm doing fantastic. It's the Jim Dale. It's the Jim Dale version, and I have very little complaints about it. My only real complaint is that he says Voldemort instead of Voldemort, even though there is very clearly a T, because where else does the T in Tom Marvolo Riddle go? And he says Gryffindor instead of Gryffindor, but that's just an accent pronunciation issue that has nothing, like, it's not like there's actually a fault with that. And he says Canuts when he's talking about.
That's actually Canuts.
I hate it though, but it doesn't mean I like it.
But at least that one's a right, is what I'm saying.
But yeah, it's the Jim Dale version.
I didn't know Stephen Fry read. That's cool.
They definitely pronounce things differently. Yes, they do.
Also, we were all convinced when the books were coming out that it was Voldemort. Because
and that could be why he's doing it. But even if it was French, wouldn't it still be Voldemort?
I don't think so.
You pronounce consonants at the end of you don't pronounce consonants at the end of words unless there are. I thought if there was another consonant right before it, you pronounce it, and then if it's followed by a vowel, which it isn't, you pronounce it.
Yeah, but the word which his name comes from hasn't been in French. So they said it without the art. That word or phrase is
Yeah, it is the Jim Dale ones. That's interesting.
yeah, because there is an actual word that is
Spoonfuls is getting them levels, chat.
Yee! Our shiny boy! Also, in case Chad doesn't know,
That's a Game Grumps reference.
we have, well, I was gonna say, we have one shiny boy.
Oh yeah, that too. But yeah, I'm really enjoying them and I'm having a good time. And I like Jim Dale's like accents and voices for some of the adults quite a bit. So that's really lovely. I like his Snape and his McGonagall and whatnot. I don't like that Harry always sounds whiny. Whenever there's something wrong or going on, Harry he makes Harry like draw everything out and say everything in a kind of whiny manner. Which feels odd to me, but perhaps it'll go away as the characters get older. Yeah, his voices are fantastic. His Minerva is chef's kiss. But yeah, it's the nice thing with like audiobooks is having a good reader. It makes them really interesting. And I've been having a lot of like reading based anxiety, so reading things that like where I know how they go, because I've read Pride and Prejudice before. I've obviously read all the Harry Potter books before, and I've seen Sense and Sensibility, the 1995 version with Emma Thompson and Kate Winslet and Alan Rickman and Hugh Grant. I've seen that before, so like I know for the most part how the story goes. My like unknown narrative based anxiety that's made it hard for me to start physical books isn't so much a problem with those, and then I get to like be reading and like it's like a nice easing myself back into reading, and then it's something I can do while I'm on a walk or while I'm playing Destiny or whatever, and that's been just so nice and cozy. and it makes me really happy. And I'm out of Rosamund Pike read ones, but there's a Northanger Abbey and Emma that are read by Emma Thompson, and then a couple of other actors, I believe, other people. So there's like a cast almost, which I think is interesting. So I'm gonna try those because I also vaguely know how Emma goes. But I'm also just a big Jane Austen fan, so. I understand that her books might not be particularly interesting to everybody watching this. But I love them, and I love her writing. Oh, thank you, Lego. I'm gonna have to eventually look through what is available for free on Audible so that I can have a better, like, library of potential reads. And I'm not just stuck, like, re-listening to things. I would love suggestions. I'm super happy. I'm super happy to get some suggestions that I can look into. Can't promise I will end up listening to them because they might not actually be something I'm interested in, but I'm always at the very least happy to hear them. And even if they're not free on Audible, if they're interesting, I could always grab them with a credit once I'm done with all the Harry Potter books. Or pay real money for them as well. I'm just not interested in paying real money for stuff J.K. Rowling had to put in currently.
Well, also especially for the earlier ones that are so much shorter.
Yeah, later on I might be more comfortable with the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th because they're actually pretty significant, but the first 3 are so short. His Dark Materials trilogy. They have a full cast too, okay. That makes sense. I do also want to see if the top as fast as I can is available on Audible. It's Lauren Graham's book that she wrote about her time playing Lorelai Gilmore on Gilmore Girls, which is a show I love very much. And she reads it, so it's very personal and whatnot. And I like her sense of humor and her like cadence and stuff like that. So reading something written by her, listening to something written by her, read by her would be, if you were gonna listen to it, that would be good for me personally. So if it's free or available on Audible, I'll have to add it. I'll have to either download it or add it to my wish list. I have definitely heard good things about the His Dark Materials trilogy. I don't remember if it's something that actually interested me or not, but I do remember hearing good things about it. I haven't read it. Okay. Just zoom in through Reggie's deals. I do want to see something very quickly. Just for the reminder, I'm currently listening to the OGRA Salvatore Durden books. For nostalgia regions in a manner, they are a reflection of the time in the fantasy writing. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's right. I'm missing the starters. Because I'm going to have to breed cactus if I want the full thing. But I do have the one, and then I could technically have the other. And then I'm going to have to figure out how to get the third at some point. I just want to see what exactly I am missing. This is... okay. Goes into a row. Yeah, I need to go through and just see. I kind of grow more sci-fi than fantasy. They're one of the reasons all the official D&D books take place in the Forgotten Realms. Yeah. Yerp. Probably seen him in characters. Yeah. He is the OG Dark Elf, edgy ranger. Boy McBoy.
Yep.
With a series of very problematic things about him.
I mean, really just the one.
Yeah.
Risk is mostly it's the characters that surround him that are the problematic ones for the most part.
Okay.
Drift is pretty chill. It's just mostly that, I don't know how much you guys are interested in that. Dreams of Wondrous Power are a thing that are common. They're magic item. Well, basically, it's a figurine of an animal that is tiny that you keep in your pocket. And you can use it a couple of times a day to essentially summon a version of that animal that is created by the figurine. So it's not sentient or anything. It's a construct.
Yeah.
The issue with Grist is that he has a figurine of Wondrous Power that summons an actual creature from another plane.
An actual sentient creature.
That is bound to him and has no choice but to do what he says.
And for a hot minute, they decided to make it a woman.
Yeah. There was a...
Axe, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
There was a time period in which the creature...
Because it's like a snow leopard or something like that. Okay. Close enough. Same thing.
Its name is Guinevere. Spelled basically like Guinevere, but slightly differently.
Like with an A or something?
No, it's like Guenhyfhar.
Fantasy names. LeMayo, am I right?
But it's based on Guinevere from the Arthurian thing. And they exclusively in a lot of the original parts of the books, and later in the series there were a couple of short stories that involved Guinevere originally being a female spirit. And in all of the original runs of the books, the prince referred to her as her. And now they use it
Yeah.
because it was pointed out to them.
That was maybe a little not okay.
Yeah.
It's still a little not okay, but it's mildly better.
And much like a lot of the Star Wars stories that we don't like to talk about, there's a couple of short stories that center around Guinevere not being a female panther that has no choice but to obey him because he has her figurine. But being an actual female woman
Person. Yeah. We love that.
who was turned into a panther after her death in the material plane and whatnot. And those have been hushed.
Why does your character have to stand with their toes turned in? Why did they decide?
Why did they decide?
Why did they decide to do that?
Also, why is it only the girl that stands like that?
They're just like all girls clearly stand knock-kneed.
No.
I mean, I feel represented as someone who is incredibly knock-kneed. But
Uh-huh. And also...
they had to give you the most uwu stance.
I was like, and also you've modeled your character to reflect the fact that she stands like that.
Yeah. 100%. I want to just make sure I'm not out of... Okay, we got one more. Not that I don't have some PP up uwu probably somewhere, but, you know, it's good to make sure I'm not going into this fight without anything to hit it with.
First,
Yeah. Whatever it is that I can like restore PP.
granted,
Restore the PP chat.
I did use some PP ups on the character I did for these check-ins.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because that way is just more time between centers.
Yeah. But the Pokemon Center is so close, and you can warp. Can I warp from inside, or do I? No, I have to go outside probably.
I mean, you can check.
You usually have to be outside because you're like picked up and flown.
Because it's like a taxi.
Yeah.
PP ups do come in a blue bottle. Like, PP Max does it, but the PP ups do. They're little blue pills that come in a little blue bottle. Oh, his beak!
Yeah, him like, hi, I am here. I like you.
I forgot how large your dog is.
Seems so big.
I
Guys,
knew
I
there was-
want a dog in real life.
I knew there was a reason he named him that.
Hi, friend. Ah!
Him go Bork!
Ah! He's so precious. Ah!
Bork, he says.
I love him so much. Yes, please take me to the bed of the giant. Did you see that?
Oh, he just got scooted up the stairs. Ah!
Then he got teleported
He also
behind me.
instincted behind you.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, no more fucking around.
This is turns baseball cap around. This is serious business.
Service business.
Serious business.
I wouldn't be.
No one ever was.
We just be grooving.
It's jam. What can I say?
have one full odds shiny on this playthrough, so
Why not grind for another?
why not? Oh, I mean, it's just weird to expect that another one would pop up immediately.
Yeah, I'm not upset that it hasn't happened yet. I'm not certain we're going to get it tonight by any means. And I'm gonna like look through my Pokemon and stuff like that on Shield and whatnot, and like
Do some more homework.
yeah, I need to like write down all the Pokemon that I'm missing, and then figure out what I can send to myself, and figure out what I can like breed and level up, and what I can do just to get myself to a full Pokedex, and then from there do what I can to get myself to a living Pokedex. But at the very least, I should get myself to a full Pokedex for the sake of shiny hunting, and then later on, if I need to, like, rather than being like, no, I'm not gonna have a full Pokedex until I have a living dex, I should just let myself get the full Pokedex, and then I can focus on getting a living dex eventually, kind of a thing, so that I can shiny hunt things.
Like one shiny sand.
Oh my god, I want one. Sandcastles in the sand. Look, 8 Pokemon away, you can do it. You're so close.
A living dex or the shiny?
Either way, GG's.
Yeah, I mean, huge props. No shade.
Oh my god, just for the shiny charm? Like, I can't believe that. I'm kidding. Puggy? Puggy? Because we're both very tired.
But, so what excuses us most of the time?
We're both very stupid.
That's fair. You understand me
Ugh.
just so well.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need to like write down all the ones that I'm missing, and then look at Pokemon Shield and see which ones I have, and then transfer them to Pokemon Home, and then transfer them to my Pokemon Sword, and then figure out which ones I still need, and then see what I can level up and breed for, and then see what ones I still need, and like figure out what's version exclusive and what isn't and whatnot, and go from there. Because I'm certain it's not nearly as bad as I feel like it is. Yeah. I appreciate that.
Because your boy does have that thing. He has a full Pokedex. Respects.
You have a living dex? I didn't know that.
Yep. It's not all in the same save file, but I do have it.
I mean, GG's, my dude.
For Sword specifically. Or for Sword and Shield specifically. Also, not.
Not like a full.
I don't have 898. I have,
I don't know. I thought it was like 400. I wish that they made these easier to trigger. They're a little frustrating. The little footpaths that you have to walk over. Well, we are most certainly power leveling like nobody's fucking business. At the very least.
Hunting these is the easiest way to hit 100. The least effort.
Yep, that makes sense.
While multitasking. Obviously, there are faster ways. The fastest way being candy,
But that's assuming you have the candy for
if
it.
you don't have the candy already, it's not faster to grind the candy. Not anymore, at least. Because they fixed the shiny Shedinja exploit. Which was, or not shiny, the Dynamax Shedinja exploit. Which was a hilarious way to level up.
I have no idea what it is.
So Shedinja is a Pokemon type. Is the ghost Pokemon.
I know what it is. That's not what I was confused about.
So no, I was saying
Okay.
I know you know it. I know you know
Okay.
what Shedinja is.
I was like, that's not. I was confused about why you think it's funny that like why that specifically was funny.
The unique mechanic about Ninjask is it has an ability called Wonder Guard. Wonder Guard means that Ninjask only takes damage from moves that are super effective against it. And as its bug Ghost, it doesn't have a ton of weaknesses. But the super funny thing that they patched is Shedinja used to appear in a specific den on a specific day in Dynamax upgrades. And the other unique thing about Shedinja is Shedinja only has 1 HP. And that includes Dynamax Shedinja.
1 HP chat.
1 HP. So, even with the shields and everything, if you broke its first shield, which you could do in 1 turn, you can kill it instantly. The candies, you can just
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Which
Hey
was
Java.
a hilarious way to level your Pokemon up to
That is really funny.
level 100. But they patched it.
Yeah, that makes
It doesn't
sense.
appear in the show.
How are you doing, Java? How's life treating you? Been better, been worse. I feel that. Same. I'm also just very tired, as I have said many times today, and will continue to say. Because it is true, I'm very sleepy.
I'm very tired.
I am very tired. And, yeah, I'm like sleepy specifically, but it is what it is. Hi, Soak, how are you?
Welcome!
You're back. Oh, Pupper, thank you so much for coming back. I hope you're doing well. I hope your night was good so far. How you doing? Thank you for coming back.
Thank you for coming back. We missed you.
Good morning, Minty. How are you? Fucking everyone's here all of a sudden. What the hell? Morning. Use the tension. All the ear-related humor you come up with. Yeah, Nova. I was playing some Call of Duty since she had the week off. Ooh.
That's
fun.
That sounds great.
Yeah. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. It's every time when it's like there's something in the air. Yeah. Do 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 do.
Yeah. Classics.
What do you mean, Nova?
Oh, repeatedly murdering something? Yeah.
No, I mean it's when you can just summon it,
No, I mean,
and every time you kill it increases your chance of finding it. It seems pretty
it is
big
it is,
brain if you ask me.
It is odd in that it's odd in universe for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And it is faster than save resetting, so. Because the Switch's boot up time is actually
The big trick has always been soft reset. Yeah, I mean, and with certain Pokemon, that's definitely would still be a trick. It's just since you can summon these guys endlessly until you catch one.
Yeah, it's doing this is actually faster.
And also, the more times you kill them, the higher your chances of catching of running into a shiny one. Up to 500, basically. So it's more beneficial as well than soft resetting. I say that as well with the endless anxiety of pulling a small ant, and after like finding 400 of them, running into a shiny, and then
Running away.
or killing it.
Yeah. Oh no, I pressed
I
the
just
murder
thought
button.
it was clever and different. Oh, yeah. I think it's just a very specific way that people are dealing with the Reggies specifically because of the way that you get to them.
Yep. It is technically more efficient.
It's very specific to the Reggies, though, I think.
Yeah.
Because-
every legendary in this game is straight locked for the most part.
Yeah.
So it sucks.
And because other ones, like, it's not like you can summon them just by, like, pressing some buttons.
No. I'm sad that the legendary birds are shining.
Yeah, because their shinies are also really pretty. You can't do that in Dynamax Adventures, though. So they hacked it?
Oh yeah, 100%. There is no other way. There's been no way.
Yeah. No, I know. I wasn't. It wasn't a question. I was
You're saying
stating.
so
So they
bad.
hacked it.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it wasn't.
My bad.
She also curses more than me while playing Call of Duty, and like whenever I play COD, every word that comes out of my mouth is a curse. I feel that.
So it's everywhere.
Yeah. It's literally every word. I feel that. I would probably be the same way. I hope she's at least having some fun, though.
Oh, yeah.
You never play the Hash Lagoon strike when you're in the strike list. When you do, you're the last Guardian standing.
Yeah. There are a couple strikes like that where people just are always dead. The Corrupted is one of them as well.
Oh god, yeah.
She's cursing that. She's going to smile, so I hope. So she's also not the type of person to sit through and play a game that she doesn't like. Good! Oh, guys, I wanted to also tell you while eating it. Oh no, Pupper, don't do that. I wanted to tell you that I played a bit more of Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I am liking it a lot more. I think that there will always be things I don't like about it, but once you get the Assassin's Blade, I feel like the game improves dramatically. And I know that I was saying that I wasn't sure if I liked it the last time I really talked about it, but I definitely am enjoying it a lot more now. And I'm not even to England yet, so...
Hard say. I will say that I was not... My turnaround wasn't as dramatic as Lily's. I definitely hard disliked it up until like the first side quest arc in England, and even that it was basically the end of it. And okay, this game is fun. Okay, I enjoy this. It's just, it starts really slow.
Yeah, for me, I think the mistake is don't make a main mechanic of your game take 5 hours of story to get to, which is assassination. You literally can't assassinate until you get the Assassin's Blade, which I really didn't like. Nova, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Ken, if you're here, I hope you enjoy your emotes. Nova, thank you so much for gifting. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I agree as well, Pupper, with what you heard. The fighting is a bit chunky and clunky and like a little, there were a lot of aspects of Odyssey that made it very clear, like, this is your parry window, this is your this is your that. And a lot of that isn't in Valhalla. It's like they took aspects of Odyssey and then watered them down. And they also gave you huge chunks of things that you have to like fight in because you have to do raids. So, Nova, I really appreciate it. Thank you. So there are a lot of things where you have to fight and you can't just like sneak around and assassinate. So yeah, I found it frustrating, and I wish that, I like being agile. It's one of the things I don't like about a lot of the, like, Soulsborne games, is I like being quick and agile and dodgy, and I hate when that ability is taken away from me. And I feel like that was taken away from me in Valhalla in a lot of ways. On top of the fact that it took like 5 hours to finally get to like one of the main mechanics of the game, which is assassinating.
Also, Odyssey didn't have the stamina bar.
That's true.
So is designed. I won't say that that's how it functions.
It doesn't feel like,
But
yeah.
they used a lot of the same design ideas. So dodging, heavy attacking costs stamina, which you can max by waiting or light attacking or blocking. In a very from softy theory. But in my humble opinion, it's not programmed as well. Mechanically.
I mean, there's a lot of things that I feel like they tried that weren't programmed as well. There are a lot of things that they also just didn't do as well as Odyssey did.
But, if you play Assassin's Creed for the stealth mechanics in the story, those are broken.
Yeah.
Social stealth is...
Also, whistling is still in. And social stealth is back in, and you can hide in playbills again, I think.
Yeah. Social stealth is back. There's a cloaking mechanic where you can go into
That's cool.
So you can, like, essentially go into enemy towns without having to worry about killing everyone.
That's nice, yeah.
Which is very cool.
Yeah. I still think it's good, and I definitely still think it's worth getting. When we beat Ghost of Tsushima, we are going to stream it, so you will get to see it played. I don't know that I'm going to play through the whole game on stream, just because that's a lot of hours. But I am going to play some of it on stream, so you'll get to see it. We'll get to England on stream for sure, at the very least. And if you guys really enjoy it, maybe we will play through the whole thing. Who knows? Which is why I'm not playing a bunch of it in my free time, because I don't want to sink 80 hours into it in my free time and then have to sink another 80 hours into it on stream and in my free time. But yeah, like, you'll definitely get to see it, and maybe that can help you make up your mind. I do really enjoy it for a lot of reasons, but I also just really like sneaky, stealthy games, so that's just me. That's my obvious personal preference. But I am sad that it's not as good as Odyssey, in my opinion. I still think Odyssey is significantly better than it. And I think Jez said something about that, like, he got like 5 hours in or less or something like that, and he knew that it just wasn't going to be the same thing as Odyssey, which he's put over 100 hours into. It was just not going to be the same kind of time sink for him. And he's so right. I'd almost rather stream Odyssey. But I want to play Valhalla with you guys. I want to show it to you guys. Seems like they wanted to adjust the combat mechanics and make stealth a better option, and I definitely think they did that, yeah. And I don't want to pass full judgment until I get, like, more into the, like, meat of the game, because I'm still in Norway in the game. Because I've been playing fuck tons of Foundation in my free time. Just absolute butt tons.
Tons of butt.
Of Foundation, which I still really enjoy. I'm just thinking Suspicion is better than Peony. I think almost anything is better than Peony. I'm just saying. But I am still really enjoying Foundation. I'm thinking about downloading, or like adding, like looking into downloading this. I'm thinking about looking at the Discord and looking through some stuff and finding some good mods potentially for it, so that I can add more like decorations and variety to my towns and stuff, and it just will be fun. I've already seen other streamers that prioritize AC over anything else play it, and it really did look clunky. It is definitely clunky, Pupper. 100%.
It is a return to the jump over the thing. Jump over the...
Yeah, that is the other thing, is I feel like a lot of, I kind of felt like I was playing like one of the significantly earlier Assassin's Creed games, or Unity, God forbid, with the way that you climb walls and stuff like that. Like, I literally was like, what is this, Brotherhood? Like, the fuck? No, I haven't. No, I have. I've played a little bit of it. We started a bit of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, get fucked. Get wrecked.
Here we go.
But there are some really fantastic things about it. You know, it's just, it wasn't everything I wanted it to be. And that makes me sad. I also don't think graphically it's much improved compared to Odyssey. But I haven't seen as much of it, so I can't say for sure.
Oh, I mean, in 4K on PC, it's beautiful.
Yeah, but
it's definitely better.
But it also doesn't like run very well on PC, so.
Yeah, I mean, but in 4K on PS5, it's also
okay.
definitely better than Odyssey.
But on PS4, it's literally no different.
It doesn't seem like it's a
And there are games that are much better than Odyssey on the PS4. So if it requires 4K to be better, I don't know that that's necessarily like necessarily better.
PS5, God of War 2 next year.
Oh, they're remaking God of War 2.
Okay. Okay.
There's already a God of War 2, so I had to say.
God of War Ragnarok.
It was a good joke.
It was a good job.
Like after Bucks like Ubisoft has been trying to change the franchise way too much. I don't know. I don't think that they really tried to change it too much until Origins is when they really made the big changes. But I would try Syndicate if you haven't. And I would give either Odyssey or Origins a chance, depending. And just look at them with like an open mind and not compare them to like the other games. I am excited for Ragnarok. Do we know when it's coming out? Also, do we know, is Miles Morales, is there like a lot of copywritten music in that game? Do we know?
I don't know.
Because I do kind of want to play it, but I'm not gonna, I don't want to deal with that. I think Odyssey is too big. I agree, but it's certainly worth your money. And it's definitely worth trying. I think it depends on what kind of space and what kind of story you're gonna like more. Because if the origin story isn't as interesting to you, or if you're not particularly excited about Egypt, you might not like it, even if it's shorter.
Yeah.
Whereas if you really like Greek mythology, or like that kind of space is more interesting to you, you might like Odyssey even if you never finish it.
Oh, I have 100% an Odyssey at this point, with the exception of the Atlas DLC. And I loved every second.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that. I was just explaining the difference between the two, for the sake of people who maybe were trying to pick between them. That was all.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to say that you were faulting one or the other. I was just explaining. But that's all.
I think also a really big difference is not compensation, but the nature of the different narratives.
Density?
Yeah. That's the word I was looking for. Narrative density. Assassin's Creed Odyssey has so many storylines that are all interesting, but if you're looking for like a condensed
Old school Assassin's Creed style narrative.
yeah,
You're not gonna get it at all, yeah.
that's not the way that Odyssey is set. The storyline that is the most traditionally Assassin's Creed only takes up about maybe 12 hours of your playtime, and you could definitely get through it faster.
Yeah. If you streamline it really hard and make sure you're leveling fast enough, 100%.
But there are so many other stories. It's branches that go in so many different directions. Whereas with Origins, the narrative is extremely condensed. You're basically in a linear narrative in a sandbox. So you know if you want to go to the next story location, you know where that is and how to get there and all of that stuff. But you can go anywhere you want it. But the only way to advance the narrative is to go to those specific locations in that specific way.
Yeah.
And that's not the case with Odyssey.
I mean, it is the case with Odyssey. There's just more other narrative things that you can do that you can also advance. The story won't advance. The main story won't advance unless you do the main story.
Yeah, but in Odyssey there are 3 central narratives.
Yeah, there's just other narratives. That's what I said.
There's more branching.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, the DMCA stuff is annoying. Twitch, I would love it if Twitch would get its shit together about that. They won't. Because Jeff Bezos loves to make money. But you know.
He also really loves to not have to spend money.
Mm-hmm. So, you know, we'll just be like this. DMCA was a decade out of date when it was passed. Yeah. That is the other thing, is there's a lot of stuff with online content that's super out of date. The idea of how copyright works is really out of date. And there needs to be a lot of like look into it to like bring it up to date, and it's hard for people to understand because of how quickly technology has progressed and how many industries have sprung out of new technology that require legislation to be updated. But the people who run that legislation are too old to understand. It's the music isn't just listened to on like music players and on the radio. And whatnot. Like there needs to be some sort of new way of dealing with it, or like licensing to video games for music needs to incorporate people streaming it in the future as well, kind of a thing. And music labels need to be less like money hungry as well, because it's not just Jeff Bezos. It's not just Amazon, it's not just Twitch. Because it doesn't benefit the artists, particularly in the music industry. It's not like they're making that much money off of the like copyright claims. And the really annoying thing about it on Twitch is if someone like wanted to copyright claim my stream because I played one of their songs or whatever in it, I couldn't just be like, cool, you can take my AdSense. Like, what's that gonna get them? $2? Not even. You can take my AdSense for the month and it wouldn't get them $2. Like, yeah, sure, have my 0.1 AdSense, take it. Like, no. That record label screw everyone over? Yeah, I definitely think that people can agree on that. I really appreciate the artists that have been a lot more comfortable with making their music for use. I really appreciate that. And I wish more artists and like smaller labels would do that. Especially now, because it'd be a great way to get your music out there. Because if you're a smaller label or a smaller artist who makes good music and you're like, yeah, just go ahead and use my music, like no copyright issues, blah blah, like everyone's going to be using it. TikTok can pay for copyright synced music because they are run by the creators, but Twitch doesn't understand that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and like either Twitch will get it and they'll realize that they rely on their creators to make money, or they won't, because people will just adjust. It hasn't been that hard of an adjustment for me to just stop playing music when I stream that's copywritten, to not just listen to like lo-fi or whatever. It hasn't been that hard of an adjustment. The big issue for me is going to be if a game happens to have copywritten music in it. That's gonna be the big like frustration for me. But Twitch doesn't care that much. It's the thing that like Twitch takes a percentage out of every streamer's income that I wouldn't give to a manager, and a manager actually does something for me. And all Twitch is doing is hosting this stream. That's all they're doing. They're taking 50% of my income so that to host the stream, basically. And like, yes, hosting this many streams is expensive, but they don't need to take 50% of every creator's income for that. And that's always just been a thing that they do. And like, I think it's silly. I think it's too much, personally, and I don't think that they need to be doing it. But here we are. And people still seem to think that Twitch isn't profitable. But I think we all know it is. It's just not as profitable as Amazon would like it to be. But there are also enough big content creators that easily switch that I don't think Twitch is particularly worried. If some mid-sized content creators leave, it's not that big of a deal to them as long as they can keep bigger content creators, and people are always going to want to try and like be the next big whatever streamer, so there will always be people coming, and they don't have really another, like, with Mixer gone, they don't really have something that they're fighting against, because a lot of people don't really think about Facebook gaming, and then YouTube, in order to stream, you have to have 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel already, so the ability to start streaming is already gatekept, and that's really frustrating. Yeah, exactly, Pepper. So Twitch doesn't really have a competitor in that respect, which is also frustrating. So they don't have anything to like keep them pushing to make things better for their creators currently. Not that Mixer was also particularly good for its creators all the time. Twitch is still a billion-dollar company, but it's expensive to run because the investors in Twitch don't understand spending money on digital improvements. Yes, exactly. Also, I don't think that they understand that if they gave their creators more percentage of their income, they would have a lot more streaming creators, which would mean that they would have a lot more people streaming more often and a lot more people probably making a bit more money for them. Because the barrier for entry on going full-time is so fucking ridiculous. Especially depending on where you live. Obviously, some people can just go full-time because they live at home. So they're like, yeah, I can stream 5 days a week. It's no big deal. Whereas some people have, like, you know, families and stuff. Other things that they have to worry about. Yeah. I was going for one. And a lot of people also think that, like, the income of a streamer is significantly higher than it is. Because they're like, well, you make $5 a subscription. So if you have 100 subscribers, that's $500, but it's half and then taxes. So it's like $75. It's not actually $75. Obviously, that's being dramatic, but it's halved. And then taxes. Yeah, it's just wild. YouTube is basically Twitch, but Twitch as harsh because you can't curse or talk about certain stuff. Yeah. Even with the DMCA bullshit. Yeah, I mean, YouTube has its own issues. Everything has its own issues. I know a lot of people are talking about leaving Twitch. I've seen quite a bit of it online, and I think every time Twitch doesn't quite just mean right to creators, there's a bunch of people that are like, I don't know, I think I might leave, and then they never do. So I'm like, well, it's an easy adjustment for me and I'm frustrated, but I don't know where else I would go. So I'm going to start thinking about other options and considering other possibilities, and we'll chill where we are for now.
Also, like, your other option, at this point, your other good option is Facebook gaming.
Yeah, and I really don't want to give Facebook money.
And because Mark Zuckerberg has your best interest
Yeah,
at heart.
exactly. So really the thing to do for me would be to chill here and start processing other things to potentially start doing with the YouTube channel so that it might get subscribers. So that way, if I ever do need to switch, I can switch to YouTube. It's a lot, man. The world is a lot sometimes, you know? Restore my Pokemon, please, door. Restore my Pokemon, please. Singular bed in other room that I share with a significantly older man. What?
We won't talk about that.
This is a game for children. Guys, I think I might call it. I'm very tired. As I've said many times. I am very tired. We're gonna raid Smackless. She's playing Genshin Impact.
Cute.
Thanks, Lego. I will see you guys on Tuesday for some Ghost of Tsushima. We can start Act 2. I'm excited. Let's see. Make sure. Yeah, cool.
Make sure she's actually playing the game.
Yeah, make sure that she's not like about to sign off or anything.
Because we're courteous here at the Indiana Granger channel.
We try to be. Good night. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will, yeah, like I said, I will be back on Tuesday with some Ghost of Tsushima, and then Thursday we'll play Destiny, and Sunday hopefully I will have a camera so we can do some pack opening and then some Pokemon, but I will keep you guys up to date on that. The pack opening will be postponed until we get a secondary camera, which I will try and order this coming week. So it might be next weekend, it might be the weekend after. I will keep you guys up to date. Please stick around for the Snackless raid though, because she is such a lovely human. And we love her very much, and it's been a while since I've gotten to raid her and send her all of my love. As always, the social medias, the TikToks, the Instagrams, the Twitters, the Discords, all of those things are available to you guys. I would love to see you guys in any of those places. And yeah, I don't know, I love you guys. I'm so out of it. I think that that's basically everything. I think that's all my housekeeping. It's really lovely to be back streaming 3 days a week. I've missed it. I missed you guys, and I'm really, like, I'm happy that I'm feeling back to myself enough that I'm able to do that. And that I'm feeling like I'm gonna keep being able to do that. Thank you, Pupper, for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, take care, everyone. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for coming through with this raid with me, and give Snackless all your love and support because she deserves it, and she's lovely and sweet, and her whole community is lovely and sweet. So please give her all of your love, and I hope you enjoy watching her play Genshin Impact. Love you guys. Fucking good night or whatever.